Hello my friends, we are here at Alton Towers Resort and we're going to be checking out today whether or not the gold fast track is actually worth it. I was going to do a mini series next year about like how to beat the queues at Alton Towers and do like single rider, normal queues and fast track, but we're going to do the fast track today because it is the busiest day of the season, Fireworks Saturday. It's going to be a busy one. Join us today as we try out the fast track. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because this series will continue. I am now here on the zone of the fireworks. It is very bright. It's not exactly dark yet. Behind you right now there is very grey sky. Pan to the sky. It is very dark back there. So fast track wise, we've moved a bit forward because they kept playing testy on the speakers of just sound like a rocket was taking off. Fast track packages, they have the bronze, which is online price of around £35, and that is only a few rides. Like I'm talking Spinball Wizard, Curse, Hex, like those sort of rides. So that one is quite expensive and I wouldn't say you get your value for money there. Then you've got the silver, which is around £60 online, and you get 6 major rides. So I'm talking Nemesis Reborn, Galactica, Smiler, Oblivion, Rita. You don't get Toxicator and Nemesis Subterra in any of the packages. So despite paying very expensive prices for the Platinum, which we're going to get onto, you don't get either of them. You have to pay extra for that. Gold is about £80 online, and I think that's just the entire park pretty much, but only one shot on each of them. And then Platinum is around £135 online, which is obviously a lot of money, but you get unlimited where you can do it constantly throughout the day.
But you do get Merlin annual pass discount.
I don't know if you heard that because we're using microphones. Em just made a good point. You do get Merlin Pass discount, 10% off if you come and do it on the day. So you save a few quid.
So if you want to get Merlin annual pass discount, you need to go to the box office.
Zoom in. That's the coffee shop.
Yeah,
Look there, the green building.
You need to go to the box office.
And we have gold today, we decided. We're going to go for silver, but we thought we'd give you guys the content that you might want in trying out probably the most sort of average fast track you would buy because it's got so many rides and it's one shot of each. See if it works, and we're here on the busiest day of the season, Fireworks Saturday. It's going to be a busy one. Let's get into it. Also keep in mind, none of the fast tracks include CBeebies land attractions. All of them, I don't know if you can buy a fast track thing for that or whether you get VIP, and that's the only time you can go in there for fast track. You can't do it with any of the packages I'm talking about. But as you can see, here are all the queue times.
No!
Oh, Rita's closed. What a shame. Wickerman is closed as well. But as you can see, Nemesis on 50, Galactica 55, 45 for the Smiler, and we are only an hour into the day. The park is open until 9. So yeah, it is going to be
Hex is on
a
20.
busy one. Yeah, Em just pointed out Hex is on 20 minutes. That is a sign that it's busy. Just want to let you know, the best ride in the park is on the fast track. Runaway Mine Train. It's on a 25-minute wait currently. Let's see how long it takes. Em's having to push open the entire fast track gate because it's shut. There we go, sensory levels there. And we're in. Hopefully it should be a shorter wait than 25 minutes, I'd hope, considering we're paid for fast track. And yeah, look, it goes all the way around there. That is about 20-25 minutes. Obviously this ride only runs one train, but we're right to the front with the fast track. Em, are you excited to go on?
I'm so excited. I haven't been on this for ages.
Give us a choo-choo for the camera.
I can do a Will Smith impression. Choo choo.
Shout out to the Runaway Mine Train ops.
Welcome aboard Mine Train, please mind a step right.
And we are literally straight on in literally 2 minutes. And literally moments later, we have walked off the Runaway Mine Train. What a ride that was. We literally saved, it was about 25 minutes we saved there, didn't we? We literally walked straight on it.
You know what? That fast track was worth that one ride.
Runaway Mine Train. God, just otherworldly, innit?
Chill, chill.
So yeah, one thing I mentioned earlier, Congo River Rapids is on the fast track. It doesn't look like it's Congoing, rapiding or rivering. Yeah, it isn't open today, which is a shame. Obviously, it's shut for annual maintenance for the winter. It's obviously too cold at this point to go on it, but it would be nice if they removed that from the fast track offering just so it's not misleading for everyone, because we had that issue at Busch Gardens, didn't we? Em chooses to forget our experience at Busch Gardens. So we're going on our first semi-major ride, Spinball Wizard, the marathon spinning coaster. This opened at some point in our lifetimes, and as you can see, it's running right there. It has a 55-minute wait currently. That is crazy for something like this. I mean, the throughput isn't amazing, so I can kind of understand it. Let's see how much time we can save from that 55-minute wait by using our fast tracks. There's a very long queue, as you can see, all the way down here and back round, all the way around there as well. and then it goes all the way down here and around up there. That seems like it might be longer than an hour. I wouldn't be surprised if that's more towards 90 minutes. Obviously, this is a big one for fast track because of the throughput. Are you excited to get on?
Yay!
It shouldn't take too long.
It is quite a long fast track queue.
You just bonked your head into my sunglasses. Are you okay? But they're doing a good job, aren't they, Em?
Yeah, it is a low capacity ride.
Get rid and put a Mac Extreme spinner in its place. There we go, it has now gone up to an hour's wait. How long did we wait for that? About five minutes again?
About 5-10 minutes. It's a bit longer this time, but then the capacity's less, so.
And there was a slight stoppage, so, you know, can't help those types of things, but 60 minutes, I would say it's actually even longer than that because it's all the way down here as well. For Spinball Whizzer is crazy, by the way. But you can do that and fast track that one on bronze for £35, which I don't think is value for money with that package, but so far we're getting on pretty fast with this gold fast track. Let's see what else we can get on. So we're now in Walliams World, going to ride Gangster Granny the Ride. As you can see, it's currently on a 25-minute wait listed on the app. Don't think it is. Shame you can't fast track that beast, but it's all inside that building, and the fast track here skips you straight through all the way to the station, so that'll be good. And I think we should be quite quick on here. Hopefully. Sir snores a lot of Bedfordshire. Well, is that not just Universal's new president?
Opening Universal.
And he snores a lot. Hope you don't sleep on the construction, because I'll be very sad. Yeah, literally, we walked straight up here, and the air gates are literally to our left, so not far at all. Fantastic use of the fast track. Oh, there it is. Our chariot awaits. I can't even see anything. It's so dark. Let's get on Gangster Granny. Oh no, the police have got me! I want to go see Detective PC Fudge. And yeah, as we head out of Wallabum's Way, that was fun, I guess. I feel like that's the first time I've ever been on that ride where, what is that?
It's a dancing queen.
ABBA referenced.
Dancing queen.
I feel like that's the first time I've ever been on that ride, and it's been like a couple things out of time and things maybe not working and stuff like that. Still a good ride though. I think the IP itself of David Walliams is a little bit old now, but of course, it's not a very old area, so who knows what its future will hold. Here's hoping they continue on with their plan to make Project Horizon, although I very much believe that's dead in the water now. Time to go on some bigger rides. Oh, crikey, it's time for Dark Forest. You can't wait to go on Rita, can you?
And look, she's a mem.
Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure reference for those who don't know. Here we go, 13 on 50 minutes. This is always really like highly advertised as like 50 minutes and it's like way less, or it's advertised way lower than it actually is. But look, all those cattle pens are filled over there, and all of the sort of walkway up to the front entrance as well is all filled, so that is definitely longer than 50 minutes. If they're running it on 3 trains, maybe not, but that is a long queue. So let's have a look if fast track is any faster. Only a few groups in front of us, and we should be in. And literally we're walking up into the indoor queue section and it is practically empty. Oh my god, we're literally walking on this thing. Oh my Christ. Row number 4. Are you excited, Em?
Very excited.
You like 13, don't you?
I love 13. It's one of my favourites.
So we're gonna get on. That was a very, very quick wait. That was extremely quick. I don't know what they're doing, but fair play.
It was walk on, everyone.
And now we're going to get on. I love that ride. Even 15 years after it opened, it still gets such good reactions from people who don't know what's inside that building. Can't really film much of it because it's all behind the trees, but like, I just think it's just so good. Do you like it?
I love it.
You want to go around again?
Yeah, I wish they didn't scan our thing.
Yeah. Sadly they did, so we can't go around on that again. But we are going to go around on Rita. Well, Em's not going to, which is a good choice.
I don't want neck ache.
I don't want to go on it either, but I'm going to have to. And look at the main queue for it and all of that cattle pen. That's so long. But yeah, it's on 55 minutes, so as long as it saves us 55 minutes and doesn't take that long, then I guess I still won't be happy, because it's Rita. Emily has left me on my own to do this. Look how long that fast track queue is. I am heading out. Hell no. I am not queuing that long in the fast track. I wouldn't queue that long in main queue anyway. Not for Rita. No. But for our fast track test's sake, I'm going to say that we would have saved around 30 to 35 minutes from that queue, because it was still 20 to 25 minutes in fast track, which is stupid. Maybe Dark Forest is just the busiest area today. Look at all this. There's so many people here, and then the fast track queue is really long. Ride access is really long. Oh, Em wants food. And the Oak in Chains.
Subscribe.
And talking of Oak in Chains, Hex is also included in the gold fast track. It's not included in the silver. I believe it's included in bronze, but literally just gold, platinum, and seagulls apparently. But one thing I will point out is the fast track entrance is right there, as you can see. Right there. Which means you still have to queue the entirety of the indoor section. So when this queue is out the building like it is right now, the fast track is practically pointless, because you're not waiting in any outdoor space, so you're just skipping the long walk and then having to queue the indoor bit anyway. So for that, I wouldn't say fast track for Hex. It's really worth it, which is again why I think the £35 bronze one isn't value for money. Look at me being all technical. We're here in X Sector, ready to get a ride on the Smiler and Oblivion. Oblivion usually doesn't have a long queue and tends to sort of peak around this sort of time, like midday, and then it will just sort of go down a lot later in the day. Smiler always stays on a massive queue, so we're going to see what happens there. Here we go, the Smiler, 70 minutes. The longest queue in the park right now, alongside Rita. Why would you queue 70 minutes for Rita? And here we go, we're down the left-hand side rather than the right-hand side, right there. And we're going to head into this area of the queue line. I literally don't fast track anything at Alton Towers normally, especially the Smiler. It's always so busy. So I usually just go in single rider, which takes this same route, but then you go off at a different point. Usually we go into that one there, the single rider, but it's time for fast track today. Let's see how long this takes. As you can see, single rider all the way out the door. That is a long single rider wait. That's probably, I don't know, maybe an hour in there. And through the metal grating, you can see the queue, the main queue, very long as well. 70 minutes, it says, probably about right. Let's see how long the fast track takes. You are now embarking on an optical procedure.
I'm Dr. Kelman.
There was barely any fast track queue, as you can see, the middle lane right there. And we're already heading up the stairs to the station. The manky stairs. And we got very lucky. Row 1.
Front row!
You belong to the Smiler. Ha 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 ha. That is the Smiler done. A 70-minute wait. Could have been longer, could have been shorter, who knows. Let's say it's about an hour. And we waited literally about 5 minutes. And on the front row as well, which is obviously just a luck thing. But that was really good. I told you Oblivion never gets a big wait. 25 minutes. But yeah, as you can see, quite a long queue around here. I think this might be longer than 25 minutes. I'm not too sure. Maybe about half an hour. But we're obviously going to see how fast we can get on with this fast track. Hopefully it takes 25 minutes down to 5 minutes. So it appears that they're now going to be loading the main queues in 2 separate lines for each side of the station, I assume. Meaning obviously we've majorly skipped quite a bit of the main queue, but at the same time we are now in the main queue. So we'll see how long it takes from here. I guess it gives a little bit less value to the fast track, but still works. We'll see how it goes. I was correct. That is exactly how they're loading it now, with this sort of split queue line. Back sort of B numbers, nice one. The A and the B letters, that's how they're splitting it with the queues now, which is a nice way of doing it. And even despite the little queue on that hill bit, it was only about 5 minutes again, so the fast track once again is working. Shout out to the single Oblivion speaker in the queue. Whoa, look at my hair. Look at Oblivion behind me. That was Oblivion. We got off in a good 5 minutes again. Like, it's not taking long with these fast tracks. But we don't know if that will be the same for every ride. Oblivion's such a good ride, though. Whoa. Smiler and Oblivion complete in X Sector. Literally took us, what, 5 minutes each? One?
Yeah.
So we've only been in there for about 20 minutes, which means, again, the fast track is working. It's definitely something that if you are coming once and it's your first time, maybe you're coming from abroad or something, it might be worth it, because it is working really well. Especially on a busy day like today, waiting only 5 minutes for the Smiler when it's on 70. That would definitely help you get around to more rides. Whoa, I'm getting smoked on. As you can see behind me, also on the fast track is Marauder's Mayhem. It's literally printed on the fast track. There's no fast track entrance, so I don't know if this is going to work. But look how fast they're spinning. Go, 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 go! So we're on it now. As you can see, that is literally like a full queue and out the entrance of it. So I reckon that's a good 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Which I guess you're not saving too much time using your fast track on Marauders Mayhem, but still.
We were in the area.
So why not?
Be as ready as you ever be to the battle.
I feel so ill. Definitely go for barrel 9 if you want to spin. We got it spinning way before the ride actually started. That was so. What do you think?
That's so fun.
But again, the fast track got pretty much straight on. We did skip about a 5 to 10 minute wait, so it wasn't too long anyway. But it's a nice little added plus for the fast track package. And as much as on Marauders Mayhem we only saved about 10 minutes of queuing, that now takes us up to a total so far of 300 minutes saved queuing at Alton Towers, which is literally 5 hours. And we've still got more rides to go. And you can tell it's a busy day because Curse is on 15 minutes. Wow. I mean, that's probably not even 15 minutes, but like, that is a long queue for Curse. This is very much like Hex, where there's like a lot of indoor queue, but you don't really skip that bit. You only skip the outdoor queue, which we're skipping nothing right now. But we are in. I'm gonna pull the knocker. We get to enjoy the pre-show, I guess, because there's an indoor queue. Usually we walk straight past.
All known occupants of the house
perished. I'm glowing. But unlike Hex takes about 15 minutes inside 20 minutes. This only takes a literal like 5 minute wait. You're constantly moving. This ride eats through people. So we're just gonna get on. I don't know what it is, but that was so broken. I don't know, there was just like no effects working, no nothing. Well, obviously there was effects working, but there was just a lot of things off. And then we got stuck in the dollhouse bit. I don't know, man. It's time to step into the best area in the park, Forbidden Valley. Ooh. The tank for Nemesis Subterra. Let's give it a pat. Solid. Nemesis Subterra, of course, 20-minute wait right there. That is obviously not on the fast track that we have, but you can pay to do that, which is crazy. But if you want to do that, get it done. And like mentioned earlier, Toxicator as well is not on the fast track, but Nemesis Reborn is. And we're going to head there now. Here we go. Let's do this. The best ride on park, and you can already see the queue all the way. Oh, with vlog sectioning. Hello. 60 minutes for Nemesis Reborn. It's all the way up there, so that's probably about that, if not more. Oh, it's so loud. And look, this is taking us down the old Nemesis queue route. Oh, I'm gonna slip. And there goes the train out the station, and up it goes. I'm very excited to get back on this. We'll ignore the fact that I was literally here last night and went on it at night yesterday. But because we did it at night yesterday, we're going to prioritise a Wickerman night ride today. See if we can get on pretty quick. And are you excited for Nemesis Reborn in the sunset?
Well, I was going to say, when I was in this queue line, I used to do this impression a lot, and I would just randomly go, "Did it right."
I can't believe you used to queue like in this exact bit for the actual old Nemesis. And now we're going up. And here we are. And again, you don't get to skip the full queue because there's still a slight bit inside, but there's literally barely anything. So it is a result either way. Row 8, the best row potentially. I like the front, but row 8 is where it's at. Here we go. And we literally waited nothing once again. Like, this fast track is just overpowered. Hell yeah, Nemesis done. What a ride that is. And again, with the fast track, we were on straight away. Fast track has really proven itself to be pretty good. Although as we walk past Toxicator, that is on a 35-minute wait, and you can't fast track with the platinum or gold. So tip for that one, do that earlier in the day, because that barely gets a queue at the start of the day. And now it's starting to get one. So, well, I'm giving you more tips than I should, because we're going to save this for part 2. Here we go. Fast track entrance this way. Because yes, we're going to go and ride Galactica. I haven't done this in ages. Oh, I'm going blue. It looks so nice in the autumn light. You'd think it'd be about 5-6 p.m. But it's not. It's 50 minutes for Galactica.
50, I was far off.
So we're going to fast track it and see how long this takes. Why is it going empty? Oh no! Quite a long wait, but we'll see what happens. It's gone up to 65 minutes now. God, who remembers when you used to get your photo taken here? Not me, because Galactica VR is not today. As you can see, we're walking up Station 2. Station 1 has quite a long queue already, but we're going to go into Station 2, and this also has a long queue. We've waited about 5 to 10 minutes so far. So again, less than the 65 minutes that's now advertised. But it shouldn't be long from here. Fingers crossed. And we're going to Journey Beyond. Probably another 5 to 10 minutes from here. So in total. Why is Em singing Christmas songs?
Christmas.
So you know how I said it was going to be a 10-minute, 15-minute wait? It's actually taken 25 minutes in the fast track queue, which has been quite long. The ride is running 2 trains, so that makes sense. 25 minutes.
That's not fast, is it? It's really Alton Towers.
That is a long wait for the roller coaster restaurant, by the way. Can't fast track that one. So, if that was a 65-minute wait, we waited 25, maybe 30 by the end of it. So we saved around 30 to 25 minutes.
Yeah, but I appreciate that today's really busy, and I also appreciate that the Galactica's ops are a little bit slow.
You know,
I think it's because of the ride. They can't.
It's always been slow, to be fair, for many years.
It's not the operator's fault, but just in general. I think a fast track should be that long.
No. And now it's time for probably the main event at night time, the Wickerman. 90-minute wait in the main queue. My Christ, that's crazy. We're gonna go on anyway. 90 minutes. Look at this. I didn't realise you get so close to this. I forgot. Look at that. It's hot and the fire's working. So it's a 90-minute wait. I'm predicting this is going to take maybe the same amount as Galactica, or not. There's literally no wait at all. What the hell? Look how cool this is, though. This is such a good night ride. It used to be very, 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 very good back in 2018, because they lit up all of this with orange and red. But even still, so cool. And especially on Scarefest days and fireworks days, this is the one that gets the biggest queues at night. So keep that in mind. And now it's the full charge into the baggage hold. Look at this thing, man. What a ride. So good. 110 minutes. That is crazy. We literally got on that in about 7 minutes or so. We saved over 100 minutes almost, just from this fast track. So that's definitely our best saving today. That was probably my favourite ride of today as well, I cannot lie. And with that being said, the day was done. So how much time did we save using Gold Fast Track? Well, if we add up all of the time saved and average it out at a round number, on one of the busiest days of the year at Alton Towers, we saved over 500 minutes of queuing, which is over 8 hours, which is crazy to think about when the likes of Galactica and Rita had those slightly longer queues, which would have saved us less time. And then those couple of rides that we did save 0 minutes on, you could have saved more if it was even busier. So yeah, to save over 8 hours of queuing on that day, mental. But does that mean that buying Gold Fast Track at Alton Towers is worth it? Well, if you're either paying £80 online or the discounted for Merlin Pass holders £72 in the park, and it is one of your only visits of the year, I would say it's worth it. Especially on a busy day like the fireworks Saturday, it means you get round to everything and you can get on everything very, very quickly. There are obviously a few other rides on that fast track as well that we didn't tick off that day, but again, you can go and do that on top of the ones we did and save even more time queuing. So on a one-off or your first ever visit, if you're visiting from very far away, I would say the Gold Fast Track is worth it. Obviously, for regulars like myself, I don't think it's worth it at all, because you can just go on weekdays and experience a lot less busy queues and get on things a lot faster. But still, that option is there, and it is really, really good if you do want to pay that price, because my Christ, some of those queues we skipped like that. I hope you enjoyed this very different Alton Towers vlog. If you want to see the next few parts where we try out the single rider queues and just planning your day tactically coming at some point soon, then be sure to subscribe and also leave a like if you want to see maybe another version of this, but at Thorpe Park or Chessington or Legoland or somewhere abroad. I don't know. Either way, I appreciate you watching and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.